Both Capcom and Humble offer bundles on Capcom games. Which is the better option for your cash? Well, let's take a look. Okay, first, Fanatical has all of these games on sale, and the way their bundle sales work is like this: you get 2 or more games, you get a discount; 3 or more, you get more of a discount; more than 4, you get the best discount. So basically, you get any 4 games for $25. You can get more than 4, it will be 6 and a quarter more for each game after that. While Humble Bundle is $20 and you get the 5 games mentioned, yes, it says there are 70, but you're getting the entire Capcom Arcade Pack bundle with 70 games in it. This does make it a bit interesting not only in the Humble Bundle itself but also when it comes to comparing Fanatical. Games like the Capcom Beat 'em Up and the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary have most of their games, not all but most, in the Capcom Arcade Packs. So do some research if you're interested in either game and see if it's worth getting if you plan on touching the Humble part. Also, I should warn you, the Humble Bundle will give you 2 copies of the original Street Fighter. No sane human being on earth deserves 2 copies of the original Street Fighter. If you're into fighting games and are looking at the Street Fighters and the Fighting Collection, I do recommend getting the Humble Bundle. You get a lot of those plus so many more arcade games that you won't be bored for a while. However, if you're interested in the other series, then Fanatical has you covered, with multiple interests. The only game that's not in the Humble Collection that I would put a mark on if you get the Humble Collection is the Fighting Collection, because most of the games in that collection can be found in those arcade packs. So here are a few collections I have put together that should be worth your cash. Also, my apologies for using an AI voice, I have a nasty head cold. Mega Man X Bundle games in the collection. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Mega Man ZX Collection. Mega Man 11. The price is $31.24. $25 gets you 15 Mega Man games. The original X Collection is a blast with 3 of the best retro 2D action platforming games you will ever play, plus Mega Man X3. Legacy Collection 2, it slips. X5 is still worth playing in my opinion, but it's a bit mid-tier. X6 is just frustratingly hard, X7 doesn't exist, and then X8 is the reason I am putting this in the bundle. X8, I hear, is the worst-selling Mega Man game of all time, and it just doesn't deserve the title. Great action, a lot of secrets to find and unlock, and just tons of replayability. The only thing that keeps it from being the god tier that the original X occupies is because X8's stage design is a bit on the weak side. Then we got the Zero series, which is a blast with a darker story that is more connected as you go through the games. A mysterious amnesiac Red Reploid is activated 100 years after the Maverick Wars end. The planet is in ruins with only one habitable place, Neo Arcadia. The only problem is that Neo Arcadia's policies are to round up any Reploids they can find and terminate them. The Resistance has awoken this Red Reploid in the hopes that he is the legendary Zero and one of the heroes of the Maverick Wars, and that he will put an end to Neo Arcadia's mistreatment of Reploids. And it's not going to be an easy fight because the tyrannical leader of Neo Arcadia is none other than Mega Man X. Each game has its own unique story, its own villain, and a decent climax. I haven't played much of the ZX games, but the original one had its flaws, but it was pretty fun, worth checking out. Then Mega Man 11 is the way to bring back a 2D game. Other than the stages needing to be a bit shorter, this game was a pretty fun time with some good power-ups and stage design. Now I just wonder if we need to go another decade for another one. Resident Evil Collection. Games I recommend: Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 and 5, Onimusha, for $24.99. These 4, although technically 3 games, will cover your horror needs. Resident Evil 2 is one of the best games Capcom has ever made. It's tense but never too scary. The puzzles are hard, and the decisions need to be made, and you have consequences, but they're never too big or too annoying. I had fun with this. RE4 is a classic and my favorite game on the Wii, and it plays well without motion controls. Never played 5, but it comes bundled. Finally, Onimusha is kind of a samurai version of the original Resident Evil. Demons have kidnapped the local princess and Samus's childhood friend, so he's out to rescue her alongside his loyal ninja kid. The game is legit fun with a lot of puzzles, traps, and some good combat. Phoenix Wright and Devil May Cry. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Devil May Cry 4. Final price $18.99. For $18.99, if you're looking for some good murder mysteries, then the Phoenix Wright collection is a collection of some good murder mysteries. Take control of Phoenix Wright, a defense lawyer in a parallel world where the U.S. Constitution got suspended and now looks more like the Cardassian/Japanese court system, where everyone hates him for being a defense attorney. Put together clues and try to prove your client's innocence. And Devil May Cry 4 introduces us to Nero, a new character with an awesome arm, as he pursues Dante, who attacks a local cult that his girlfriend is a part of. The action is just as fun as some of the best DMC, and I do enjoy the arm ability that Nero has. Yeah, sorry. I haven't played the other Ace Attorney games listed here or Devil May Cry 5. My thoughts on the DMC reboot are this: the gameplay was very strong. I would go as far as to say one of the best games in the series gameplay-wise. Story-wise, oh god, was it just rancid? Anyway, let me know what you think of these deals. Are you going with Humble, or are you making a Fanatical bundle? Let me know in the comments down below.